If you've been following the channel, you know every once in a while I will talk about how I'm extremely disappointed in the way electric vehicles, including Tesla, have been designed. This includes how hybrid vehicles have been manufactured too. Putting an electric motor and an internal combustion engine to power the wheels at the same time are as dumb as putting square wheels on a Studebaker. Well, let's just say that one individual designed a semi-truck that is patterned after a locomotive. This deserves a good talk about. Hello anyone, I'm Scott Bain. They call me the old farmer. I strongly believe that electric cars should have 4 DC reversible motors attached directly to the wheel and have magnetic braking so that the braking system never wears out. Why? DC motors. Why DC motors? It's because batteries run by direct current. So why convert this power to AC, alternating current, when there is a substantial loss in converting to AC? It's a waste of drive time or power, just like having a transmission and differential will use upwards of half the usable power from the batteries. Let the motors adjust the speed and eliminate anything that takes power away from moving the vehicle. When I say that we use 4 motors, one on each wheel, should be configured with the front and back wheels of different horsepower or torque. For example, the front wheels may have the equivalent of 25 horsepower on each of the front wheels and 10 horsepower on each of the back wheels. The computer will decide whether the front or back wheels will drive the car down the road or if power to all the wheels is needed. For starting from a dead stop or on icy road conditions, all 4 wheels should be used. But if conditions are good, the lesser powered wheels would move the vehicle down the road. If there's a steep hill, the higher powered wheels will take over, powering the vehicle down the road. The computer will automatically allocate the needed power. For hybrid vehicles, the only thing that should provide power to the wheels are the electric motors. The internal combustion engine should only power a generator. Actually, it could be any type of engine, but specifically tuned to operate at the most efficient levels for powering the generator. A turbine engine would do just fine. If the fuel for the engine becomes scarce, all you have to do is change out the fuel tank if needed, and on the engine itself, changes would be made so that it could operate efficiently with the new fuel. This would be a fairly inexpensive exchange in comparison to swapping out the whole engine. Think of it as if you needed to change out the carburetor. Well, I caught a video by Deboss Garage. The link is below, showing how a small Canadian truck company, Edison Motor Company, designed a logging semi-tractor that could haul over 100,000 pounds as easily as if it wasn't hauling anything at all. Let me show you a taste from the video. I would like everyone to go over and watch the whole video and tell them that the original old farmer sent you.
Alright, so if you guys hadn't known, we had an open house and the Edison boys were here and we promoted the Edison truck because it's pretty spectacular. Topsy, she's a work of art. But we're gonna move 100,000 pounds? Yep. Maybe. Maybe. We're gonna try. Here we go.
Oh, Steve is gonna kill me. No problem. It'll be fine. We're here at Deboss Garage, and they've got a Sherman tank with a Chevy on it. And like, I can't not take this opportunity. This is too cool.
Welcome to the Edison Motors YouTube.
Chase cases in the hospital. Apparently there was an incident today while installing the e-axle.
We were mounting the electric axle, it fell off the stand, and it kind of squished that arm there.
He was reaching in, doing his measurement, and he probably put some weight on, but it caused the drum to drop, and this was touching the ground, so we had to get a bunch of guys to come and pick it up, physically off, and you know, his arm went from like this to like,
First time ever in my life, I was glad the truck wasn't a manual. I'm like, well, I should still be able to drive it. It's automatic.
This demonstrates that a hybrid farm tractor could be made and that it may have value on the farm. Edison Motors built the tractor with separate motors for each of the back axles. I would suggest putting a motor on each wheel, giving better control and traction. Granted, it would mean 6 motors, but again, using a computer chip to control how much power will go to each wheel will greatly reduce the energy requirements and in the end, less fuel needed to charge the batteries. I would like to see a real-world testing of vehicles having 4 motors on each wheel. Granted, there have been hobbyists and mechanics that have built their own electric vehicles with 4 independent electric motors, each directly connected to each wheel, but I would like to see actual laboratory testing of cars, trucks, and semi-tractors to see the comparison in fuel consumption. But saying this, I applaud Edison Motors for building this truck and for creating the ability to retrofit semi-trucks to be hybrid. Until batteries are more efficient and electric charging can be done as fast as filling the tank, and charging depots are as common as gas-em-up stations, this can be an excellent alternative. As for running hybrid trucks for a while, we will be able to see if the technology can be applied to farming. I wonder if a lawnmower could be attached to this Edison truck. Be safe, everyone, and thanks for watching.
Before we go, thank you to our subscribers who helped us reach over the 1,000 subscription mark. It's very humbling to receive the support from our subscribers. Thank you. I will always try to give you accurate information, and I'm not worried if you disagree in comments. Just remember, youngsters may read your words. Well, this is the old farmer Scott Bain saying, be well, be safe, and be kind to someone today.
Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share, or ring the bell buttons on the original Old Farmer channel. We enjoy reading the comments that you leave, and they do help the channel, so keep them coming. And once again, thank you for watching the original Old Farmer.
The VFW National Home for Children, providing families of veterans and active duty military opportunities for growth and development in a nurturing community. Please consider a donation to help their children and families. I.C. Rhodes speaking.